Scouts and viewers, and welcome to episode 38 of Girl Talk Weekly. We're your hosts. I'm Lola, filling in for Heather today.
And I'm Juliet, and we're coming to you live today for this week's episode of Girl Talk Weekly.
Girl Talk Weekly is GSSJC's YouTube and Facebook vlog series created by Girl Scouts for Girl Scouts. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss a thing.
And if you're not a member, don't worry. This vlog will give you the sneak peek into what Girl Scout is all about. We would love to have you as our sister in Girl Scouting. I will drop a link below so that you can find more information on how you can join Girl Scouts.
That's right, Julia. And for today's episode, we have some fun trivia in store for you later. Girl Scouts in honor of Women's History Month. But more on that later. Before we get into the fun, do we have any news from Council, Julia?
Yes, we actually got a few items to go over. First up, the Creative Cookie Commercial Contest is still open for Girl Scouts to submit their video. All you have to do is submit your cookie commercial at the link below so you can get your chance to win some awesome Girl Scout prizes. Voting will begin March 8th and run through the 24th.
I've been tuning into previous Girl Talk Weekly episodes, and I have to say, I'm quite impressed with the commercials we've seen so far.
Definitely. Like the commercial that we got from Girl Scout Michaela. Let's take a look at the commercial together.
Hi, my name is Michaela Cavazos. I'm a Girl Scout, and this year I'm going to be selling cookies. And the new cookie this year is Toast, yeah! And the cookies that have been out are Girl Scout S'mores, lemonade, shortbread, thin mix, peanut butter patty, caramel delight, peanut butter sandwich, and my favorite is thin mix. Come visit me in my cookie stand. I take cash, credit card, and also I have hand sanitizer. Ask the number, they're only $5. If you don't live where I live, you can also buy them by clicking the link below.
I loved it. I especially loved how she was in complete brownie uniform and she had hand sanitizer. How super cute was that?
And I have hand sanitizer. So cute. Remember, Girl Scouts, we have until March 7th to submit their commercials to the link below. And next up, Girl Scouts can still register to attend the week-long program with the Health Museum of Houston, the Health Museum of Houston during spring break.
What a cool way to spend spring break.
Yeah, totally. Girl Scouts can register for the OK to Say Mental Health Patch in a Box camp for a week of fun. Through hands-on learning, girls will learn how to learn about brain anatomy and explore ways to manage their stress and increase their social awareness and interpersonal skills. This camp is open for brownies and juniors. Registration closes on March 7th, so be sure to use the links in the comments sections to sign up.
Next up, girls can still sign up to attend the Costa Rica interest meeting. Today is the last day to sign up. Adults and girls can attend this meeting to learn more about Council's trip to Costa Rica for 2022. Some of the activities include hiking in national parks, snorkeling, zip lining, and so much more. You don't want to miss out on this amazing opportunity. To sign up for this interest meeting, visit the link in the comment section.
Ooh, I know I'm going. I'm so interested. Next up on our Girl Scouts is currently working towards her highest awards, is looking for girls who are interested in or participating in a conference space in the Model UN structure. This program, named Woman Like the UN, will be focused entirely on global's women's issue.
I love the play on words. It sounds like such a cool project. And what a great time to help start a program like that during Women's History Month.
Girl Scouts can get involved by registering for the conference at the website below or following their social media handles. This is an awesome opportunity for older girls to get involved in the Model UN. These conferences will be held virtually during the summer.
And speaking of opportunities for older girls, we actually have two guests who will be joining us today to tell us more about how older girls can get involved with council to help develop programming opportunities. Here to tell us more are two national delegates from our council, Girl Scout sisters, Meg and Liv. Welcome, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, girls, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So could you tell us more about this opportunity for older girls to voice their opinions when it comes to programming?
So on Saturday, March 13th, Meg and I, along with a few other national delegates and Gold Award Girl Scouts, will be hosting two virtual roundtable discussions for cadets, seniors, and ambassadors, so that they can chat about how older Girl Scouts programming, how it can be improved at our council.
That is so cool. What kind of topics will you be covering at these roundtable discussions?
So during these sessions, we'd like to take a deeper dive into discussing our thoughts on questions such as what new events and activities do you wish GSSJC would offer, and how do you feel the current GSSJC programming could be improved?
And how can girls sign up?
Girls can sign up using the registration links in the comment section.
I just looked at the dates and I don't think I can come.
That's no big deal. You can totally just participate in the survey. All cadets, seniors, and ambassadors should have received a survey by email yesterday, March 2nd, and are encouraged to provide their feedback there. The deadline to complete the survey is Sunday, March 7th at midnight.
There are a lot of deadlines happening on the 7th. So girls, why is it important for older Girl Scouts to attend these meetings or complete the survey?
Well, I know for me and Meg and for a lot of older Girl Scouts, being a Girl Scout has always been a huge part of our lives. It's a great way to meet people, to explore your interests. And as you get older, it's a really great way to continue to connect and meet new girls who have the same leadership interests, who have the same drive that you do, who also want to make your community a better place. And so because of that, because we want to continue to have this community of leaders, it's important that we have activities that we want to do.
Just like what my sister Liv said, it's so important to voice your opinions. Older girls are at a critical part of their lives in terms of taking that next step towards higher education, and girls sharing their opinions here is wonderful practice for life to come.
Those are great answers. I love that. Well, there you have it, girls. If you're a cadet, senior, or ambassador, now's the time to have your voice be heard by the council. Be sure to check out the roundtable event registration in the comment section below, or at the very least, please complete the survey that was sent last night by March 7th.
And Liv, I have to ask, I also hear that you have an event coming up as well with the Gay Straight Alliance you started at council. Could you tell us a little bit more?
Yes, thank you. So this Saturday, March 6th at 1:30 p.m., we will be having a Make Your Own Pride Flag event. So girls will get to make a pride flag out of some cool upcycled materials. And while we also talk about the history and the meaning behind the pride flag and just the history of pride in general too. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That really sounds like a really great time. I hope I'm able to make my own flag. I'll also be dropping this registration link in the comment section so you can sign up to attend as well. This registration ends tonight at midnight, so jump on it.
Well, Meg and Liv, thank you so much for coming and helping promote Older Girls Roundtable discussions. I'm excited to hear back from the girls in our council about what we can do to help create more engaging programs.
Yes, and I can't wait to see what older girls are interested in learning more about. Thanks again for joining us, girls, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you.
And with that, we're all done for today's updates.
Woo, that was a lot to process. Good thing I can come back to this video after we're live so I can get all the details.
Yeah, and if you're tuning in live, this video will continue to be on our Facebook and YouTube pages on the handles below. So make sure you like, follow, and subscribe.
Coming up next, in honor and recognition of Women's History Month, Julia and I will be competing in a little trivia contest to test our knowledge to see how much we truly know our women's history.
Oh man, I was really bad at history when I was in school, but I did find women's history to be very fascinating when we covered it. So maybe I won't be so bad.
History was one of my favorite subjects, so I might win this competition.
Oh,
But
Lord.
before we get into the trivia, I know a lot of people and viewers at home are asking, what is Women's History Month?
It's in March, right?
Yes, Julia. But it's so much more than just another month on the calendar. It's a time to recognize and take a look back at all the work and efforts that leading suffragists made to help women get to where we are today.
Suffragists. That sounds really familiar. What is it again?
A suffragist is a person advocating that the right to vote be extended to more people, especially to women.
That's right. I remember now. They were the ones who helped women get their right to vote.
Exactly, Julia. But while it's important to look back and honor the work that these pioneering women made in the past, it is also important to look forward and ask what we can do today to continue that work. Women are still fighting for equality when it comes to things like STEM access and wage gaps. So while a lot of work has been done in the past, there still remains much more work to be done still.
And Girl Scouts is an organization that helps with these efforts. Just like our promise says, make the world a better place and be a sister to every Girl Scout.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, so let's bring on that quiz.
This will be an easy 7-question trivia quiz. Well, I hope it's easy. I didn't write it.
Well, let's make a quick bet. The loser has to buy the winner a box of Girl Scout cookies.
Deal. My favorite cookie are the Thin Mints. Just an FYI.
Well, I'm feeling pretty confident that you're going to owe me a box of lemonades.
All right, let's start.
All right. In what year did American women gain the right to vote?
I think the answer is 1920. I know that last year was our 100th year anniversary, and then I know that it's 1920. I'm sure. I'm positive.
I'm positive it's 1920 as well, because we just had also a patch last year celebrating the woman's 100th anniversary to vote. So B for sure.
Woo! Women.
All right. 1-1.
1920. When and where was the first women's right convention held in the United States? I'm going to read the options. A, Seneca Falls, New York, in 1848. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 1776. C, New York City in 1900. And D, Woodstock, New York, 1970. I'm going to take a gander and say Seneca Falls.
Gosh, I'm gonna say D, New York City, 1900. I don't think that's right though. All right,
It might be. Oh,
let's hear it. Yeah, right. So 2, 1 me.
the first women's right convention was held in 1848 at Seneca Falls.
All right, Lola, you got me. In the 1920s, young women scandalized their elders by shortening their skirts, bobbing their hair, wearing a makeup, and dancing their Charleston with men. What were these young women known as?
I know this. I loved this topic in history in school.
1920s is the Flappers.
Woo! Flappers is my answer too.
Woohoo! Dude, I love the Great Gatsby theme parties where you can dress up as a flapper. It's so much fun.
I'm gonna throw one when I can.
Well, after COVID, when you do it, invite me.
You betcha. Who was NASA's first Black female engineer? Okay, so the choices are A, Mary Jackson, B, Donna Augusta, yes. C, Mae Jameson, D, Katherine Johnson. Okay, so I might be wrong, but I think that it was Katherine Johnson because of the movie Hidden Figures, but I'm not entirely sure.
I was like, what did that movie say? So if that's it, based off that, I'm gonna go with D as well.
What is the right answer? Oh no!
Ah. All right.
NASA's first Black female engineer was Mary Jackson.
All right. So you're 3 and I'm 2.
Yes.
What ancient civilization gave women equal rights to the throne? Ancient Rome, ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, and Mesopotamia. Did I say that right?
I think it's Mesopotamia. I
Geography wasn't my best either.
am going to. I've heard of Mesopotamia. I mean, I've heard of all of these civilizations before, but Mesopotamia sounds fun. I'm not sure.
I remember like the queen of Egypt. What was her name? Like, I'm gonna go with ancient Egypt. I remember
Oh, you're talking about Cleopatra?
Cleopatra. So I know there was a woman in there.
It might be Egypt. What is the correct answer?
Yes!
Ancient Egypt gave women equal rights to the throne.
All right, now I'm tied 3-3.
Oh man. Who was the first Chinese American movie star appearing in more than 50 movies beginning in the 1920s?
Ooh,
A. Merle Oberon. B. Anna Mae Wong. C. Miyoshi Umeki. D. Jaden Wong.
I don't know any of these names.
They do not ring a bell to me either, but these cookies are at stake. So I am going to guess that it was Miyoshi Umeki.
That was the one I was gonna go with too. I was gonna say C.
And the answer is, oh no, the first Chinese American movie star was Anna Mae Wong. I have to look her up after this.
Yeah, me too. She's pretty.
Yes.
All right, last question. This is a make or break. Who was the Mexican artist who began painting self-portraits after she was severely injured in a bus accident? A. Liliana Carrington. B. Maria Esquerdo. C. Frida Kahlo. D. Elizabeth Catlett. I'm going to go with C. Frida because I know for sure she's a Mexican artist.
I've also heard her name. It rings a bell. I'm also going to say C. Frida Kahlo. Woo! The answer is Frida Kahlo. So we are tied. We will just end up buying each other.
I'll get you some Thin Mints. That's your favorite, right?
Yes, that is my favorite. And I'll get you a box of lemonades delivered right to your door.
Perfect.
Man, I learned so much during that trivia, and I could take a refresher course on some history.
No kidding. Me too.
Well, with that, Julia and I are just about done with today's episode.
Yeah, there was tons of information for Girl Scouts at the beginning of the show, so be sure to come back and get those details in case you missed them.
In the meantime, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. I've had a blast filling in for Heather today. Lola here, signing off.
And I'm Julia, yours in Girl Scouting.
Bye.